welcome to this video series of the ChartJS training series. So the previous part we just invested a little bit time in Bootstrap and some design because it just looks horrible. But now let's really focus on what really matters, and that is of course our codes here. So what did we do really? We copied and pasted this stuff, but maybe we're on the well, okay, what's going on here? What did we really do? Because let's see here, we just copied this and instantly we got a line chart. And what is really nice, this is really fun with ChartJS. So alright, let's look here. Very simple. Here is the context is just a variable, so it doesn't matter. Yes, variable, and then CTX stands normally for context. So that's really it. It means nothing, it's just a variable of that. Alright, and search in the document, get the element by ID my chart. So if we look here, you can see the canvas has an ID of my chart, so this matches together. Once this is, then we start to draw in the canvas. Yeah, so this is the canvas command to start drawing in the canvas. Alright. So what we're going to draw on the canvas, and that's the reason why we had to make sure that the script with the ChartJS library is before we start to use the chart JavaScript. And the reason why is now we're going to give here a variable of chart, which means create a new chart, and this chart is a variable that is only in this. So if this would be on top, it will HTML or the document cannot read what's going on here. The browser said, well, sorry, we see a variable that is not understandable. We don't understand what is this. And basically what this is here now, very simple, is now create a chart, and this chart must be placed in my chart, right? This is the variable, so if you would see it like this, it's basically this here. Just copy this, you could say this. Simple. Alright? So this is just a shortcut. Alright. Then you will ask, what type of chart are we going to create? The type. So we're going to indicate here the type. We say line. So you say, alright, this is line. And we have here a line. Maybe you say, well, what about bar? Let's make a bar chart. And there you are. You can see now ChartJS create instantly bar chart. And not everything works like this because the setup is not 100%. As you can see, the setup is not suitable for everything. So you can see bar chart works. Line chart works. Pie chart? Let's see. Pie chart works as well. You can see here, there's all these pies here. Alright. So polar chart does not work, and very simple is that the layout here is not matching for polar chart. However, let's stay on line chart first. That's more important. We have this. This is beautiful. Let's start and understand a bit more. So we understand here we can put in all the chart types that are available. Yes, so if you question what are the chart types, go to the documentation. In the documentation you can see all the chart types here. Alright, once we've got all these things, the next one is of course the data. The data for our data set. So what is data? Well, the data is an array, and this array consists multiple values. If you want to know what's an array, best example I can give is, let's say, year. If year consists of 12 months, so an array equals 12 months, and what are those months? These here are an example, and then a few more. So that's an array. Very simple. An array is a value that contains more values. Same with car, and you have car brands. Then you have, what kind of brands? You have Ford, Tesla, Toyota, all these kind of things. So you have an understanding of what's going on here. So this is an array, and here we define the array with all the items here. And these labels are matches here below on the x-axis. Yes. So if we will move some, let's put something away, save this, refresh, you'll see that this now is disappearing. Or at least the value or the array or the value in the x-axis, the label doesn't show up. However, the value is still in here. So if you want to remove the value, it would mean that here, because you can count here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, and then how many labels? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we remove all of this, and now let's remove all of this, save again, let's refresh. Now we shorten our chart. Our line chart is now has no more the values of July. So that's basically with the labels matching with the data. Yes, but remember, data goes in the data set, and the data set is an array that contains 1, 2, 3, 4 different values, and of course you can extend that. So what can we do here? Very basic things. There's so much you can do here. There's a lot of things, and I'm going to play around with it with many of these items. So number one, background color here. You can give it all kind of colors here. Let's give it some new color. I think this will be a gray. Well, I don't want to make it gray, so this is RGB, right? Red, green, blue. So I want to make it green. So 200 would be nice. And then we have this. So probably we'll have some normal color. Yeah, green. Alright. So slightly light green matching with this. Alright, that's very nice. So this is really how you play with the colors here. And this is really the background color. So we're going to play here with the background color, and same here for the border color. The border color is the line here. So let's make this black. And you can even remove this. And just give it a value. Black. Let's save this. There you are. And that is right now the basics. So this is really the basics. We have an understanding of this. So once you have these items here in the data set that can control the colors, the thickness, the width, the all kind of things, then of course you have some special options. I will go later on deeper in that. Let's go deeper in this part. This part is more fun. Next video I'll go deep in those items here.